Hello, my name is Alex Murray, and my topic for this project is the responsibilities of citizens during times of disasters. To begin, a disaster is a sudden event, such as an accident or a natural catastrophe, that causes great damage or even loss of life. It is a tragedy, a calamity, and a mishap all at once. A disaster can be caused by nature itself or man. Our textbook, Dealing with Disaster, states that there are a set of norms to abide by when dealing with citizens and disasters. These norms are a collective set of stable and comprehensive expectations for human behavior. They are considered values that are intended to help citizens differentiate what is considered acceptable and unacceptable, correct and wrong in everyday life, as well as when disaster strikes. Although they are meant as basic and common guidelines for all citizens, when a disaster occurs, they are oftentimes difficult to remember, leaving them interrupted and oftentimes altered. The existence of the norms does not indicate that everyone always agrees with them. They are not always accepted or followed, but when they are, they provide a lot of success. In times of a disaster, there are several steps citizens can take while remaining responsible and safe, and these all fall into the norms explained previously. For starters, it is important for citizens to listen to public officials, as they have pre-organized plans and guidelines to ensure the safety of the community. It is also important for citizens to prepare for any risks that may come about from such a disaster, whether it is natural or man-made. It is important to consider flooding, tornadoes, debris, pollution, and a shortage of food and supplies. It is crucial to anticipate losing electricity or running water too. It is also recommended for citizens to have an evacuation plan with their loved ones in case it is mandated by emergency response personnel. Know which roads or highways may be blocked off and organize a safe place to go. Lastly, a responsible citizen will stock up on necessary supplies in case they are harboring through a natural disaster. These can include bottled water, canned food or non-perishable goods, flashlights, and gas. In addition to the previous steps that citizens should take in response to disasters, there are other issues to be dealt with. Citizens should listen to all directions from any officials, local, state, or government. They have been trained and educated in emergency response and are highly skilled in situations that are disastrous. In addition to this, it is important to listen to all facts and strictly avoid rumors. Rumors cause panic, which prohibit people from being efficient and successful in response strategies. It is also important to help if you are able, but to be smart and safe as well. As I said before, there are emergency response personnel that are trained to handle disasters, so try to avoid any interference as much as possible. After the disaster is over, there are steps citizens can take to aid in recovery efforts. This is when, if you are able to, it is encouraged to volunteer with local relief efforts, helping in shelters, food kitchens, and medical units. It is also important to check on the damage of what has happened to you personally and see if there's any damage control to be done, both physically and financially. As citizens, we are responsible during times of disasters. We are a sponsor for our own friends and family, for ourselves, for our homes, and for our communities. Our responsibilities can be as simple as stocking up on bottled water and as complicated as filing insurance for our homes. It is very important to remember the points I've listed throughout this presentation when dealing with a disaster, as it is crucial to always listen to officials and have a plan so that you are prepared for the worst-case scenario in times of disaster.